So that's what I really want to talk about, is how this leftist ideology in real time, has destroyed common sense, and wokeness has basically blinded people to science. I mean, the scientific fact that you have all that ocean water right next to the Pacific Palisades, somehow that can't be utilized to put out the fire, or the fact that the aquifers and aqueducts have been emptied out for the sake of below. And this comes down to an ideology that puts the created things above the creator and treats mankind as though it is the only plague in creation. The mankind is not a gift of God. It's not. There is no Imago Dei. This is Darwinian humanism being lived out right now. It's crazy. But I wanted you to speak to all of that.
My goodness, Ryan, we could go on for days with that. Your question hits the nail on the head. I don't even know where to begin, but I'll start here. You opened up your statement by saying, we don't want to politicize anything at a time like this. I understand that. However, it's actually the politics that burned down California. And that sounds like a harsh thing to say, but if you live here, you know what's up. We, the people, have been asking for decades. We need more reservoirs. We live in a very arid region, Southern California. We need more dams. We need more waterways. We need more cisterns. Listen, the Californian has petitioned the state. How about building underground cisterns in the Mojave Desert? When it rains out there, all that water can go underground in an underground aquifer. Why not? No, it might affect the environment. That's what we're told. It might affect the environment. It might do something to the environment that we don't know about yet. Gavin Newsom, many of your listeners right now, your viewers do not know this. I pray to God that he's going to have to answer for this because it cost people their lives. Gavin Newsom stopped the construction of 4 new dams recently. Why? He cited environmental concerns. You said it. It's Romans chapter 1. The ignorant, arrogant pride of man thinks he's going to somehow worship the environment, and by worshiping it, he's got to take care of the God that he creates, which is this false deity of nature rather than nature's God. And so what happens when something goes wrong, that man-made deity that they've established cannot be puppeted. It cannot be manipulated by the man who made it. And so it all burns down. So the forest, for example, you've been to Europe, Ryan. I've been to Europe. They don't have fires like this.
Right.
We've walked through the European forest, and a citizen walking by is told to pick up a dead stick. Pick it up. Take it home, burn it in your fireplace, just pick it up. That's your duty. As a Frenchman, as an Italian, as a German, that's what you do. In California, we have had 40 years of dead kindling sitting on the ground, and it was illegal for us to pick it up. This is insanity. You know what? It's the opposite of biblical stewardship. We were supposed to be stewards over this creation. But no, when you have Lord Newsom dictating and mandating what he has done, the problem is this. I know the words I'm saying sound strong, but if you only lived here, you would know that Romans chapter 13, we went through this with COVID.
Yeah.
We are to be submissive to the authorities that God has established. Romans 13 says, because that person is a minister for righteousness, and they do not bear their sword in vain. If you read Romans 13, it says God placed them in that position for them to do good. When Gavin Newsom said, you could go to a strip bar, I know it's COVID restrictions, but if you want to go see men or women strip naked, you can do that. No restrictions. If you want to do pot, get loaded, or go down to the street corner and buy some heroin, listen, as long as it's under $950, you knock yourself out. But you can't go to church, and you can't sing songs, and you cannot gather in a public place. That's when I said, Ryan, no, this is wrong. We will gather. We will continue doing church, because this is where he, Newsom, threw off the mantle of his God-given responsibility. When he ceased to do good is when we rise up regarding Acts chapter 4 and 5, and we say it's better for us to obey God rather than man. And we're doing it again. We are not only meeting the needs, but we were speaking up regarding this failed 100% Democrat control. If you want to see what Democrat Party can do, just look at California. We're naming them, we're calling them out, and I can't say anything just yet, but we're putting up some tremendous candidates for this midterm election that's coming in 2026 that is probably going to rock America. It's certainly going to rock California.
Yeah.
So, Ryan, we're excited amidst of all of this. The churches, pastors need to just get up front, call their people to action to go do righteousness. 2 Corinthians 10:6. We've got to obey the Lord, and by obeying the Lord, we will punish all disobedience.
Hey, did you find this helpful? I hope you did. Please like and subscribe, share with a friend, and also go to standingforfreedom.com where you can find more content, articles, podcasts, and our Theology of Politics series, all at standingforfreedom.com.